Hey good people, this is Ahmed Binao from Binao Tube, and today I'm gonna give you my top 5 cities that you have to visit if you come to Thailand. So whether you're coming to Thailand as a tourist or you're coming to Thailand as a business person and you don't have a lot of time to be in Thailand, at least you have to try to visit one of these cities before you leave Thailand. And I'm sorry for some of the names of the cities, maybe not gonna pronounce them very well. I'm sorry to my Thai friends in specific, but I'll write all the names of the city on the video and you can cross-check. City number 5, Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is one of the most beautiful cities in Thailand. It's a historical city. The kingdom of Thailand used to be in Ayutthaya before it moved to Bangkok, and it is not very far from Bangkok. So if you have a very tight schedule, you don't have enough time to go far or spend a lot of time touring the country, at least you have to visit Ayutthaya. It takes 1 hour and a half to 2 hours from Bangkok. You can take a bus, you can take a minivan, or you can take a taxi, depending on how fast you want to reach there. I would say minivan is pretty good. So when you reach there to that city, you can actually spend there a couple of days. Couple of days would be perfect, but if you don't have time and you only want to spend the day and go back to Bangkok, it's okay. So what is there to see in Ayutthaya? You can see a lot of historical buildings, you can see fortresses, you can see Buddhist temples, a lot of buildings, a lot of areas that are really historical to the Thai people. Even a lot of schools take their students to Ayutthaya to learn about the history there. But it's very important for you, if you want to learn more about Thailand, you want to learn more about their culture and their history, to visit this city for at least a day. And how can you do it? Like, this is a tip for you if you want to finish and see as much as possible there in as much as possible in Ayutthaya within a day. You can actually take maybe a tuk-tuk. You can just pay a tuk-tuk some money and they will take you around and show you most of these areas, and in a very short time. And that will be better for you because they're really far apart from each other. So if you want to walk or you want to take a bike from a place to another, maybe to even cost you more. But if you take a tuk-tuk, they know exactly where to go. They will actually show you an itinerary where they will show you where exactly are these places and where can you go and how long would it take for them to take you around these places. So you will have enough time there to take pictures, you have enough time there even to talk to a tour guide and learn from them more about the city. It's a very nice place to go, it's a very nice place to see, and I'm gonna go there again maybe in a couple of weeks, and I'll take a lot of videos and show you on my channel. City number 4 is Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi is a very nice city to go to. As Ayutthaya, it's also very close to Bangkok. You can actually reach there from Bangkok within 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, depending on what means of transport you use. I used the train because I wanted to see a lot of this country before reaching Kanchanaburi. I like using train, but I had time. But in case you don't have time, you can use a bus, minivan, or a taxi. It's okay, you can get that. And Kanchanaburi, what is there to see in Kanchanaburi? Kanchanaburi has the Death Railroad. What's the Death Railroad? It's a railroad that was built during the Second World War by the Japanese, when the Japanese occupied a lot of parts of Asia. And a lot of people who are working on building that railroad died while building it. So that's why it's called the Death Railroad or Death Railway. So it is a very important historical monument here in Thailand, and there is a museum just close to it where you can go there and see a lot and learn a lot about the history of that city and the history of the Second World War. City number 3 is Chiang City. Chiang City is for the beach lovers, the people who want to come to Thailand and have a taste of the beach. So now, whether you have time, let's say you're a tourist and you can go around Thailand, or you don't have time, you have a very short time, maybe you're coming here to Thailand to do some business, you can actually go to Chiang within 2 to 2 hours and a half from Bangkok. You would be there. It's a very nice city. You would have the beach, you will have a very cheap accommodation, you will have the 5-star accommodation, of course, and even the hostel accommodation. And going there and coming from there is very easy. There's a lot of transport means to do that, and there's a lot of other things also to do in that city. There's a mall called Venice Mall. You're gonna see it has the theme of Venice, and also there's the water park in that city, and it's a very nice water park. Actually, it's, I think, the #1 water park in Thailand. If you have a family, let's say kids and stuff, that is gonna be an amazing day for them. Also for you as an adult, it's a really nice place to go and to try out. So that's city number 3. City number two, Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is a city towards the north of Thailand, and it's very far from Bangkok. So if you're located in Bangkok, you would need to take a flight. Taking a bus is a waste of time. It's gonna take you like a day or so. So taking a flight to Chiang Mai is amazing. So this is for people who have a little bit of flexibility with the dates that they're here in Thailand. If you're doing business here in Thailand, or you're a tourist but on a very short time here in Thailand, you need to make sure that you put out 2 to 3 days, and 3 days is best to go to the city. So you can reach the city Chiang Mai. It's a very beautiful city. There's a lot of green valleys, there's green mountains. The air there is different than Bangkok. It's also a little bit there's also a little bit of pollution, but it's not as much as Bangkok, maybe because of the effect of how many trees and how green it is. And also Chiang Mai has a lot of neighboring small cities that are a must to see if you're in Chiang Mai. So you need to visit also Chiang Rai, and you need to also visit Pai. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word right, but I will write it here on the screen. These two places are very beautiful for whether you want to camp. You can just take your tent and camp there on the river, or whether you want to actually just enjoy a beautiful sunrise and a beautiful sunset. And they're really beautiful places to be. In Chiang Mai, you see how the history of Thailand mixes with the present of Thailand and the modernity of Thailand. You will find a lot of tourists actually in Chiang Mai, and you will also find a lot of expats, whether they own their own businesses or actually they work in Chiang Mai. So it's a really nice place. You really feel comfortable there. I prefer it more than Bangkok. So the number one city for me is Phuket. Phuket is in the far south in Thailand. Actually, for you to go to Phuket, you need to take a flight from Bangkok. It's very far for you to go with a bus or with a taxi. So you take a flight from Bangkok, you will reach there, and you would enjoy a very beautiful city. So the best thing you can do when you go to Phuket is to go island hopping. There is many islands in Phuket other than the main island Phuket itself. There's many other islands connected to it, and you can take a trip and go and see a number of islands, like have the whole day excursions going from one island to another. Koh Phi Phi Island, James Bond Island. The islands are also the island that the movie The Beach of Leonardo DiCaprio was filmed on. There's a lot of islands that are breathtaking, but especially the Koh Phi Phi Island. It is breathtaking island. You would go there. It's a national park actually. You can't stay there for a very long time. It depends on your tour package. Maybe you can stay there for 10 minutes. Maybe you can stay there for 1 hour. It depends on your tour package, but it's an amazing place. Lately they closed it to give the marine life a little bit of a break from the tourists and to regrow and come back to the island, but I don't know whether now they're going to open it again, but it is a very nice place to be. It's one of the most amazing, breathtaking beaches you will ever see in your life. But in Phuket, also in the main island, Phuket, like the mainland, you would actually have many beaches that you can go to every day and at any time. They're divided into 3 main beaches, but some beaches are known that they're for the young people, and some other beaches are known that they're for the families and the couples. So it depends. If you're kind of person who is into the party life and the nightlife, of course you'll be in that other part of the island. But if you're into just a calm, relaxing day on the beach, do some activities, let's say like surfing or other activities, sea activities, you can do that on the other kind of beach. Food is everywhere, and also you can go and see other things like the temples. You can also do other activities, ATV activities, the 4-wheel motorbike. You can go with it up the hill. You can also take a mountain bike and ride it around the city. You can also go and see the big white temple on one of the peak of the mountains of Phuket. It's a very beautiful temple, and also you can have an amazing view from there on the beach down there. So there's a lot to do in Phuket. It's pretty amazing. The only downside to it, it's a tourist city. Actually, it's considered even a little bit more expensive even than Bangkok. So you have to be very good at negotiating when you're there, especially when you're doing the activities. But in general, it's a place that is worth visiting and sparing at least 4 days. If you can give 4 days for Phuket, you have done a great job. So those are my top 5 cities that you have to visit when you come to Thailand. At least choose one of them and visit, and you will enjoy it. And one last thing, as a bonus for you that you stayed all this time watching my video, there's another part of Thailand that if you have time you can see. It's called Koh Samet. Koh Samet is an island here in Thailand which is not very far from Bangkok. You can actually make it to that island within 4 hours, because you first take a bus, and then after the bus you take a boat to that island. So you can actually make it. It's not called Koh Samet. Some people call it Koh Samet with T instead of D. So it's on a beautiful island. It's a national park. You pay 400 baht, and then you're free to go to the beach for the next 10 days, 7 or 10 days. So it is like, that is the bonus for you for staying and watching this video till the end. So thank you very much for watching. Please press the like button if you like this video, and subscribe, and comment below if I forgot any city.